こんにちは。今日5月3日 In English today is May 3. 今日はダイブマスターのトレーニング、ユータさんが4人ストゥーデントがいて、オクトポスブリーズングと緊急スイミングアセントのスキルを説明をします。ただ今回は英語で喋る。So he will be teaching his students by speaking English. So we'll see. He's a Japanese guy, so hopefully he can deliver. どうぞ。
Good afternoon. I will be explaining about octopus breathing method. So this is when during diving you run out of air. So this is when there is someone beside you or someone you're diving or there's someone near you who has air. So this is when you ask air and you go to the surface. So after this practice, you know the steps on how to do octopus breathing method. So first there is a sign or this. So first is this. So this is, you remember what's this sign? This is problem. So I have problem. This out of air. Then just give me air. So this is the sign to ask air from someone. So first you sign I have problem. Then out of air. Then give me air. So the one who will give the yellow one. So it's always somewhere here. So you grab it and get it out. So it depends on how it's placed. So if it's a clip, you have to get the clip. But if it's something like that, you just have to pull it. So you get it and give it to the diver. So when giving it, don't give it like this, but you show the mouthpiece. You show this part to the diver. So maybe the diver is counting properly, so he won't think this is useful. So if you show it like this, maybe the diver will be able to then show it like this. Then the one who will use this will get his own regulator out and bite this. And if it's only if the diver, if it's only this that's connected, you move so it can easily get out from the diver's mouth. So you have to hold your right hand or this part of the diver, and also the diver will hold here also. So why right is because the left hand will be holding the inflator. So we hold this because same as when we ascend, we have to hold this because when there's a change in buoyancy, you can control it fast. So right hand hold it. Then the yellow octopus will be with the diver. So the one who gave air will sign, are you okay? So before giving air, you have to check your phone first. So if you have enough air, you will give it to the diver. And after giving it, you hold your right hand and you ask okay. So if the diver is okay, you also sign back okay. And then you will sign up. The one who gave will sign let's go up. So when we share one tank, we won't go fun diving already, but we will go directly up surface. So we will sign that we will go up. So after the sign, we will do normal ascent. So left hand will be holding equator, but right hand not pointing up but holding the diver, holding each other. Then slowly go up. So during ascent, there's two things you should not do. So you still remember. You didn't do it yet, right? Ascent. Okay.
You can ask them.
The two things you should not do. Then going up.
Don't hold your breath. And don't go up quickly.
Okay.
Very good.
So when going up, you continue your normal breathing, and then the speed should not be fast, but slowly going. So while going up, you have to check your safety. So you check the surface, or you also listen. If you can hear the engine of the boat or jet ski. Since underwater you can hear sound faster than on land. So you check with eyes and with your ears also. Then once you reach the surface, when you ascend, you have to rotate 360 degrees to check your safety, but when going up together, since you're facing each other, you can just check each other's back, so you don't have to circle up, rotate. So after checking your safety, you have to put air inside your BCD to make sure you won't sink. So the one who gave air can easily put air in your BCD since there's air in tank, and you can just press this and you inflate quickly. But the diver who asked air doesn't have air in the tank, so the diver can inflate quickly using this bottle. So the diver has to orally blow using your own air in your lungs inside your BCD. So on how to put air in the BCD. So when you reach the surface and after checking safety, you get this one out of your mouth and you breathe. You put out your face and you breathe air, and then you put air inside your BCD. So when you put inside, there's a hole here. So when you press the inflate button, air will go out from here. But when you exhale from here strong, air won't go out but will go inside. So we do that. So when pressing here, we press it strong. So if it's not strong, or if it's only light, air will go out from here and it will be a waste. So you press properly. If not too strong, you can use your right hand to press properly. And when blowing, we blow strong, because if the pressure from here is stronger, air might go out. So we blow strong. And when doing this, we have to do it timing. So if you press this first, like this, air will go out. So if you won't blow while pressing this, air will just go out. So you have to do it timing and make sure the air won't go out. So when you put your mouth, you press it. Then when you stop, you also stop your hand. So once you go out, then you check safety, you get this out and you kick properly with your fins. So if you won't kick properly, you might sink. So you kick properly and go out, go to the surface, and then you breathe and then you put air. So when you put, you press, and when you put out, you stop also. So you do it again until this will be big. So you kick again, then down out, and inhale, then so until it will be, until you won't sink. So while doing this, the diver who gave air already has enough air in the VCD, and the diver won't get the regulator out, because when the diver who doesn't have air has become panic, so the diver will want to climb on something floating. So when you don't have this regulator on your mouth, and maybe the diver might climb on you, so you might go underwater and you can't breathe. So you should always place this in your mouth and make sure this won't go out, so you hold it like this together with your mask and wait until the diver will put enough air.
緊急スイミングアサイン。これから緊急スイミングアサイン。英語だったらエマージェンシースイミングアサイント。はい、どうぞ。
So the next practice the skill is emergency swimming ascent. So we use this, so it's same as octopus breathing ascent. So it's doing diving when you run out of air, and during octopus breathing you have someone to ask air from, but this emergency swimming ascent is when you don't have air but there's nobody around you, so it's same as octopus breathing ascent. So there's a sign, there's a sign, so then since this is just practice, there's a sign. So this is problem, so I don't have air, then I'll go up. So while ago it was no air but with me, since there's someone else. This time no one, so out of air, I'll go up the sign. And after this sign, we start going. Keep on going.
した方がいいね。
So the first practice we will do is on the surface. So first, we will stay one around where we can stand here. So from here, we will swim on the surface and until here. So when we move, when we
swim
the surface, we put a little bit air so that we won't sink, so we won't go down. So we put a little bit air and we do the sign. So in problem, then no air, and I'll go up. So instead of going up, so we go side here. We go surface. And after that sign, since it's practice, you check for safety. So if there's nothing blocking the way, or listen again if there's no sound of engine or anything. So you check safety and then you start swimming. So before swimming, you have to inhale big once. Since this is practice, there's still air in the tank, but while moving or while during this practice, we will think that we don't have air in the tank. So before we start moving, we inhale big once, and the rest of the time, the rest we will slowly exhale, since in diving we should not hold our breath. So since we can't inhale, we exhale slowly, long, until we reach here. So while exhaling, same as normal ascent. We hold our inflator with our left hand and right hand will point up. So while this position, we move side here. So when moving, we move slow. So kick slow, then exhale slowly until here. So if you exhale it all quickly, you will it will be
日本語でいいよ、わからないときは。苦しくなるよね。
苦しくなっちゃうから、you have to exhale slowly and long until you reach here.
Then, when you reach there, what will you do?
Then after you reach here, so we will say this is the surface already, so we will stand and we put air in our BCD. So since we can stand, we don't have to kick like octopus breathing, so we can just put air using oral inflation until the practice will go underwater, so maybe 2 to 3 meters. We'll do the same thing, but next going up. So surface, then bottom. We're here, so we'll go from here to the surface. So same as the first practice. First we do the sign, so I have problem, then no air, so I'll go up. Then after that sign, you hold your inflator and point your right hand up, and then you breathe, inhale big, and then you exhale slowly and long until you reach the surface. So since there's air inside the tank, when you accidentally exhale all, you can just breathe again and continue exhaling slowly until the surface. So same as this one, when you go up, same as normal ascent, when you go up, you go slowly and then never hold your breath, so exhale slowly and kick slowly and go to the surface. So before going to the surface, you also have to check safety. So if there's nothing on the surface, or listen if there's no sound, if you can't hear the sound of the engine or something else. So when you reach the surface, you start putting air inside your BCD. So same as octopus breathing, ascent, you get your regulator out and then you kick properly. So if you won't kick properly, you will sink. So kick properly and you put your face out, and then you breathe, inhale a lot, and then put air in your BCD. So same as octopus breathing, until you won't sink. So,
Okay? じゃあ今の練習は浮上だよね。緊急スイミングアセントで浮上だけど、今は練習だけだからゆっくり上がってね、タンクはゼロと思っても実際はあるから途中で滑るじゃないですよね。だから上がる前に吸ってから上がるんだよね。で肺の中に茎があるから浮上するときに膨らむから、膨らまないように吐きながら上がるんですよね。はい、じゃあ実際の時は
So now I'll explain on 実際の時。
リアリティね。So mahitabo ko no sa tinuod. In reality, karon ang iyang explain is during practice what to do. So since it was only a practice, so you still can breathe because you still have air, right? And when you ascend, you ascend slowly, right? Because it's only a practice. But in reality, you inhale, no air. So what will you do? You still go up slowly? No. You have to ascend as fast as you can, right? Okay? You will die 100%. That's why if you still have a chance to go up, you go as fast as you can. Okay? So, he will explain now what to do in real situation. Hi, Dozo.
So, most of the parts are the same during the practice and reality. So, during diving, when you run out of air, you won't. The difference is you won't think on the steps on what to do. So, the only thing you have to do is go to the surface, go where there's air. So, if you just stay here and think slowly and you move slowly, there's a possibility cruise ka na siya. So, desinjal and die. So, you just go fast to the surface. So, when you don't have air, you swim directly to the surface. But same as practice, when you have air in your lungs, you exhale slowly exhale slowly while going up. But the speed, you can go as fast as you can. And to check the safety also, you don't have to check also. So you just have to go to the surface first where there is air. So once you reach the surface, you do the same thing. So
How about your weight? What will you do to your weight belt?
To make it easier going up, you remove your weight. So it will be easier to go up. So once you go up, you do the same thing as octopus breathing. So you kick properly, make sure you won't go down and kick properly, and you breathe and then put air.